Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, it does. That's what seems to be what's happening in the world right now. Did Donald Trump just blink? Is this a major strategy that he has to negotiate? And has he come out with a good deal? Or is it a major retreat? The experts are saying that it's a retreat. Actually, China, of course, has been gaining by the fact that it's traded massively with the world. It's, of course, been able to produce goods that are inexpensive. And that means that, of course, inflation has stayed lower. But all of a sudden, Donald Trump has gone from years of talking that he's going to be tough on China and tariffs are going to be 125% plus to suddenly reducing those tariffs down to 30%. Same time, China has reduced their tariffs right down to 10%. All of a sudden, the market is soaring. Why? Well, it thinks that Donald Trump is negotiating with every individual country. It's done a deal with the UK, but actually, when you read the deal, it was something about nothing. In other words, when the final analysis, not very much has actually happened. So what's the last 6 weeks been? We've been in a situation whereby since Liberation Day, the markets have been coming crashing down and then soaring again. People have been confused by what's happening in the stock market and what Donald Trump is actually trying to achieve. Right now, we're going to see that America is still going to have increased inflation. That's going to come through in the numbers. Was it the fact that inflation is going to come out higher than expected? Did Donald Trump know that and therefore has actually done a deal with China to reduce the effects, realizing that he can't just put tariffs on and just try and make other countries, in effect, lose their market share? Because by doing so, he's actually taxing Americans. It seems to be that either he or people within his government have suddenly decided that this isn't the right route. And that's why the market likes it. It actually thinks, yes, we're going to get a bit of inflation. Yes, we've got some tariffs in play. But these tariffs we can live with. And while some companies are going to make less profits, others are going to make substantial gains. It's good for the stock market. It's bad right now for the bond market. Why? Simply and solely because the market has realized inflation is here and it's here to stay. So right now, if you're investing your money, think gold is probably going to come down. Why? Simply and solely, the world has invested in gold because it's been so uncertain. Still, you've got China buying gold, so don't expect it to completely drop. But at the same time, people that felt tariffs was really going to crush the economy, they're going to be selling that gold and getting back in the stock market. What companies are still going to gain? Well, of course, the companies that are going to gain are going to be the bigger companies, the massive US companies like Microsoft, like Apple. Those companies are going to be the ones that gain the major amount towards their profits simply and solely because of this reversal. Was it planned all along? Well, of course, Donald Trump will always say that it was. You'll have your own opinion. I don't mind what your opinion is. All I care about is the financial market. And what does it mean? Okay, right now, it's positive news. Yes, we've got some short-term issues, but if Donald Trump keeps his current mindset, which is to negotiate, to reduce tariffs, yes, we're in a better situation than large tariffs and counter tariffs from other countries. If you're investing money right now, look for quality companies, always diversify, but take on board Donald Trump. He's gonna negotiate. It's a fact. Okay, we've seen it in his previous term, and right now he's doing exactly that again. It'd be foolish not to look at the actions. Forget the talk, watch what he does. He's negotiating, he's bringing tariffs down massively. That's positive for you, that's positive for the stock market.